Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about the Zinus bed. This one is the full-size bed. You can buy other sizes, but I wanted the full-size one, and it's made all out of wood. So it's a wood headboard, wood frame, wood slats. And let me tell you, my first impressions of this bed are this is awesome. I have put together a lot of beds in my life. I feel like I move a lot, so I'm always like taking things apart, putting them together, buying different beds. So I've got a lot of experience with putting them together. This is one of the easiest to put together that I have ever done. And it's really because it's just a few wood pieces and they give you the proper tools. So let me just show you the instructions. It comes in like a big box and you need another person to help you carry it into the house because it is kind of heavy. But here's the instructions that it comes with. Aren't these awesome? Like, they're big enough to read. There's no strange looking symbols. Like, you can pretty much figure out what they're talking about. And you notice how the pieces are actually labeled, and there's some numbers on them to show you what goes where also. Like, see how it has the number 7 here and the number 8 here, so that you're sure that you get the right side together. So I thought the instructions were phenomenal. They were very easy to follow. I would say probably the only thing that I had a question about was it shows you to use the bolts and the washers, and it doesn't really show you where the washer goes, right? So I just did the regular assumption that the washer goes right up on the bolt and screws in, and that is accurate. So if you have that question, just put your washer right there on your bolt and screw it in, okay? And then there was another spot here on this one that didn't use a washer, and I wasn't really sure because I had washers, so I tried to use one there and it didn't fit. So if you get to this step and the washer doesn't work, it's because you don't need it. So those were my only 2 questions. The rest of this was really straightforward, and it's only one. See, it's got like the main big size here, this, and then you're done. So you don't even have like pages and pages of instructions. So I thought that was great. Also, all of the parts came in this cardboard piece, and you see how they're labeled the same as they are on the instructions. So they match. Like here, this says M, you need 3 M's. This is the M row. So it's really easy to figure out what parts go where. And then they give you this also. And notice how it's labeled spare parts. So isn't that nice? Because sometimes you get to the end of putting something together and you're like, oh no, I have extra parts. What did I do wrong? But in this case, they tell you, no, you have spare parts. If something goes wrong, you have some extras. When you move, you lose one of your bolts, you have extra bolts. So that's awesome. And then also, we have a lot of extra washers, which could come in handy. Sometimes those will drop off when you're moving. And so you have almost enough here that you could probably redo the whole bed. They give you this Allen key, which I never used. And let me tell you why I never used it. This is the best part. They give you the ratchet. So this is a ratchet Allen key. And this is why putting this bed together was so easy. This little key, you see, you just turn, and you turn it, you ratchet it, turn it, ratchet it. It switches, so you can loosen just with that little thing. You can hang on to this. If you're just starting your bolt and your bolt wants to turn with you because you're just starting, you just hang on and it holds it. What an awesome little tool. I was thinking, I'm going to keep this around for the rest of my life because there are so many things. I feel like, IKEA type furniture or a lot of things you get from Amazon that have this little same size Allen key. And this little ratchet just makes it so easy. In fact, I had my little cordless drill. I was going to use that because in the past when I've put beds together, I've needed it. I didn't even get it out of the box. Like, I didn't even need it. This tool is awesome, so highly recommend. So let's talk a little bit more about the bed and less about the putting together. It's a really stable bed, and look how pretty it is. The wood is nice, it's smooth, feels substantial. When you put it together, it's really solid. I haven't put the mattress on yet because I wanted you to see. You get the headboard, you put the 2 sides on, you put this on, and then you hook your legs to the foot, and then you do your sides, middle bar, slats. Really not difficult. And the slats are really well made too. If you notice, they come in 2 pieces, which I really liked because sometimes they put them all together in one and it's hard to pick up and really tough to work with. But it came in 2 pieces, and you can see the pieces split here. So it's this and this, okay? And they have little wood dowel pieces where you put it on there and then spread them out, and notice they're held by Velcro. You hear that? That's Velcro. So they're held in place really nicely. So there is still something left to do in this bed, and that is to put the mattress on it, right? So I do have one concern that might be a con. I don't know yet, but I'm thinking they designed this to try to overcome a con. So let's see how successful they were. Because you notice it says here, please peel off the upper strip. So you peel this off and there's like a little tacky area here. And the purpose of that is to keep your mattress from slipping, okay? So the fact that they put that on there means somebody at some point had their mattress slipping, right? So I haven't peeled those off and put the mattress on and made the bed yet. I'm going to do that because I want you to see what the bed looks like when it's completed. Also, one other thing I'll mention before we do that is sometimes people like to store things under the bed. And although you do have a good amount of space under here, the wood sideboard doesn't give you a lot of clearance to slide something in and out. You have probably 8 inches there, I would say, that you could use, but some of the beds, you know, you get a full 12 inches. So if you like to store things under the bed that you use regularly, this one's going to be a little tricky for that. But if you're storing things that you're not using regularly, you have plenty of space under there. Between the slats and the floor, there's probably a good foot there. So you could always lift your mattress, peel your slat back, put something there that you might use seasonally if that works for you. All right, so we're going to peel off these upper strips, put the mattress on, make the bed, and show you what the completed thing looks like. Okay, now we have the bed all made. Look how beautiful it looks in here. So we took off the sticky strips, put the mattress on, and look at that. The mattress does not shift. So, you know, you can lean over it, work on the bed, make the bed. It seems fine. So I don't even really see the mattress shifting when you don't have the sticky strips. So I don't really know. Maybe it was just an extra thing there. But look how great the bed looks. And this is real wood, okay? And you can tell it's not press board. It's not, there's a name for that other stuff like MDM or something like that. Or MDF, it's not that. This is real wood. So this will last a really long time. And sometimes people say, well, wood gets scratched, right? That's okay. You just sand it down, finish it, and they even have little finish markers. So like if you ever did move and it got scratched, you could just patch it. Whereas, you know, if you're using some type of metal bed, sometimes it gets scratched and then you have, what do? You know, it's hard to spray paint or something to fix it. So this is a really nice solid bed. Let me show you something else I really like about it. You know how sometimes when you walk around your bed, there's like this leg that sticks out and you're constantly hitting your toe on it? This bed does not have that. So because of the way the mattress sits, there's no pocket that the mattress sits in. It doesn't come out past the mattress, which means you can just walk around your room with ease and never have to worry about your toes. So this is an awesome bed. I am so happy with my purchase. I think if you're looking for a good solid bed that's going to last you a lifetime, you can take it apart and move it for the rest of your life, and this is your bed. So if you're looking for something like that, I highly recommend the Zinus. This is the full size, whatever size works for you, but the full size is perfect for me. Highly recommend it. Thanks for watching this video and good luck.